Here function present online lecture for class 11 accountancy presented by Rakesh Bhatt. Here's again basic terms of accounting part 2. First topic. What is credit? Credit is right hand side of an account. If here you can see that it is account. Some account is mentioned, then here the credit side. It is the right hand side of the account. If account is created, then entry is also posted to the credit side of the account. Means if some entry will be posted, then here it will be posted. Here means right hand side. And if we talk about the debit, then what is debit? It is the left hand side of the account. That means if some entry will be posted, then it will be posted towards the left side. Here it will be mentioned in the left hand side. Now we are moving to another slide. Another topic is depreciation. What do you mean by the depreciation? Depreciation, it is the fall in the value of asset because of usage. Fall in the value of asset. For example, if I have taken a machinery, if the machinery costs only rupees, rate of depreciation 10%. Rate of depreciation 10%. We are assuming it. Then, after 1 year, depreciation will be charged how much? 10,000. And machinery at the end of 1 year will be of 90,000. Not of 1 lakh. So the 10,000 is charged is depreciation. What is it? It is the fall in the value of asset because of usage. Because of usage. Okay? So depreciation is the fall in the value of asset because of use of asset. Okay. Moving to the next slide. Discount. What is discount? Have you heard this term before? It is the reduction in the price of goods. It is the reduction in the price of goods paid by the customer. When we purchase some product from the market, what happens? We expect that the seller should give some reduction. That reduction in the price is known as discount. That reduction in the price is known as discount. Discount is also classified into two types. First is cash discount and second is trade discount. Okay, what is cash discount? Cash discount is it is paid for the timely payment by the consumer. If I am purchasing some product and then I am giving the money timely after purchasing, then what the seller do? Seller gives me some discount. Why he gives? Because I am doing the payment timely to him, not late. I am giving the payment on time. On time. That's why the seller is giving me discount. That's why seller is giving me discount. This is termed as cash discount because of my timely payment to the seller. But if we talk about trade discount, when I purchase a bulk means a large quantity. If I purchase a large quantity, then what? I also expect some discount because I am purchasing bulk in large amount. So that discount is given to me because of bulk purchase. That will be trade discount. This discount, trade discount, is given to me for bulk purchase, not for timely payment. So both of the discount have the difference. Okay. Moving to our next topic, purchase. What is purchase? What do you mean by this term purchase in accountancy? It is used for an account to record purchase of goods or raw material for producing products. If we want to produce something in our company, in our farm, then we need the raw material for it. What we have to do, we have to record those purchases for producing the product. For producing the product in the market, we have to record the purchase of all those raw materials, kacha mal. So that is known as purchase. Here a separate account of purchase is made, where all the purchase of raw material will be kept. Then, moving to the next term, purchase return. Moving to the next term, purchase return. Here also account made purchase return. Here we mention all those goods purchase return due to any reason. Whatever the reason will be, whether the good will be defected, whether raw material have any defect, whether something will be there, any issue, any kind of issue, then we return the raw material. Then whatever the return we made, now all these things will be recorded in the separate account, that is purchase return. It is also known as its purchase return account, also known by the return outwards. It's also known by the return outwards. Okay, so sometimes it happens, then you will find the return outward is return. The return outward means purchase return. Okay. Moving to our next slide. Here, our next term is sales. What do you mean by sales? If you are expecting that it is used for sale of goods, then you are right. It will be only used for sale of goods. Sales include both cash sales or whether credit sales. You all know cash sales means selling some product in cash, and credit sales means selling the product on credit. Payment will be given after some time. That is credit sale. Okay. Now, moving to our next topic, sales return. What do you mean by sales return? Goods sold may be returned by the purchaser. Whatever the reason will be, if some defective material will be sold, defective good is sold, then the customer will come again to me and say that give me the correct product because I have paid the money for it. So he will demand a good product from me. So whatever the goods returned in the business, that will be kept in a separate account that will be known as purchase return account. Okay, it also known by one of the name return inward. If somewhere return inward will be seen, then return inward is also known as sales return. Now, the last part is goods. We have talked a lot about we purchase goods, we sell goods. What are the goods? What do you mean by goods? Goods are the physical items of trade. They are the physical item means which can be seen and touched, seen. Physical items of trade that are purchased to be sold. Means goods are the physical items of trade that are purchased to be sold. Those things we are purchasing, if I have purchased some machinery, that will not be a good. That will be a fixed asset for me. Okay? The goods are only those raw material which are purchased for making the finished goods. Okay? Thank you. We will meet in the next lecture.